viewers, and welcome to another episode of the Collection Crib. I am your host, Tylercloud. Today, I'm going to be opening up a toy that I have wanted to open up since I did the Lugia review a few episodes ago. Ask for it, and I shall receive. Ladies and gentlemen, it is the Pokemon Select Articulated Moltres figure. Oh my goodness, I am so excited to get him open. Moltres is my favorite legendary bird, and he is just burning with desire to battle any Pokemon that comes his way. I am so excited to get him open. This is the third series of figures in the Articulated collection set. The third series comes with Lucario, Rayquaza, Greninja, and the featured attraction, Moltres. Now, I'm not really interested in these three. I mean, Rayquaza is pretty cool, but nah. It's all about the legendary birds in my view. Let's see. I believe Articuno was in the first series, and Zapdos was in the second series, and Moltres is now in the third series. I am so excited. Without further ado, let's open up Rodan. Let's open up Moltres. Moltres, let's see. His history goes back from the original Pokemon series. Moltres was obtainable in the red, blue, and yellow games from the Game Boy. He was in the episode All Fired Up. It was when Ash entered the Pokemon League, and Moltres' flame was being used to light the torch of the Pokemon League. Open here. And Team Rocket was trying to steal the flame to give to Giovanni for some reason. If they can't get the Pokemon, I guess the flame is the best thing. But as they tried to steal the flame all of a... Well, it's a box. What am I going to do? It's just a box, people. It's okay. I really wanted to try to preserve the box, but, what can you do? Team Rocket was trying to steal the flame, and as they were trying to do, Moltres all of a sudden bursted out of part of the flame and destroyed Team Rocket's giant cricket monster. Kind of bizarre, but then again, Pokemon, well, I love the show, but it can be bizarre at times. So here is Moltres out of the box. Lovely. Beautiful. I'm just gonna take off his little contraptions here. Try not to touch the Pokemon at all with the knife.
6.5 hours later.
One thing to note, if you're overexcited about opening up something, don't open it up with a knife. Knives are okay if you're trying to get to the corners or whatever, but don't use a knife. Just use your scissors. Scissors are so much easier, and they're away from your fingers, and they'll just snap off just like that. So now, everything's all good. I'm bandaged up. No harm done. Let's continue with the review.
12 seconds later.
There we go. There we go. Here he is. The Flaming Bird, Moltres. Beautiful. Oh, yes. High in the sky with the fire burning in the night. You see his neck can bend. He's got like two parts of his neck that can bend, like his lower neck and his upper neck. His neck can turn. And his wings can go back and forward. Let's see. It looks like his wings can go forward and back, but on the top, I don't think so. I don't want to risk breaking it or anything, but it's very cool nonetheless. Got his flaming tail. I'm not gonna, like I said, I don't want to break the figure, so I'm not gonna mess with it in terms of what can possibly come off or whatever, but his talons can go into the formation of he's going to grab something. His legs can bend as well. His upper part can bend as well. I'm going to get his stand. And it just fell out for me. Let me see, I'm going to get a little closer here. There we go. Now, Moltres, let's put you on the stand. Let's find your... Oh, it's on the back. The back is right here for his stand to be in. There we go. Excellent. Now let me get the camera in a better position. I'll put Moltres in a good spot. Actually, wait a minute. Let me just kind of look at the box, make sure it looks presentable. There we go. He is upside down. Ladies and gentlemen, please forgive me. Let me just try to... There we go. Now we're getting some headway. Try to get a good shot of Moltres. There he is. I'm going to move the box. Try to give him some space. It's all about Moltres here. Move the camera up. Yes. You ever see those rubber chickens that, squeak and make those weird sounds? Yeah, that's what Moltres looks like. I know, haha, but I love Moltres. He is awesome looking. The flames just look so badass. The color, the detail, the articulation. The articulation is beautiful. Everything of Moltres is fantastic. The work that Jazwares put into this is great. I wanted this toy for so long. Well, not so long, but it seems like it. Just because the other two birds were out for a while, and I was beginning to think they weren't going to release Moltres. And they did, and I'm happy, even though I cut myself in the process with this stupid knife. Use scissors, ladies and gentlemen. Ugh. Getting excitement can kind of cloud your judgment. So let me bring in the original Moltres in and compare the two. Hey, Zelda. Both of them, of course, well, let's see, the original Moltres is standing. And, of course, not much to him, except he had his little fire spitter, which I don't have, that came from his wings. The original Moltres, this kind of looks like a rubber, the rubber chicken with his arm off, he just looks silly. But, this is what the Moltres we had back in the day. And now we have the Jazwares Moltres. From the Hasbro Moltres to the Jazware Moltres. This one has definitely been excuse me, ladies and gentlemen. This one has been outdone in every way to this one. This one just looks beautiful. It actually looks like fire on his wings instead of just kind of, this looks like fire, but not comparison to this. This just looks like a freaking fire bird. The legendary Moltres in all of his glory. Oh, words. I don't know what else to say. It is just a beautiful bird. Yes, you are. You are beautiful. Yes, you are. Yes, I am. So now I'm going to bring in everybody. And this is the last time we're going to see this Moltres in the video. See ya, buddy. So let's bring in all the birds. Let's bring in Zapdos. Let's bring in Articuno. And let us bring in the last featured attraction to Pokemon episode, Lugia. Hey, Lugia, you're kind of in the way. You're blocking everyone's view. Alright, let's get them all in together here. I'm gonna put Moltres' wings just so he can... There we go. Yeah, his is the hardest to kind of stand, just because his wings kind of outweigh his body a little bit. Let me see here if I can get a good position for Moltres to stand. Actually, I'm going to put Zapdos in the back. Zapdos, I'm going to move you here. Please be patient with me, everybody.
3 hours later.
Can you move it along? I'm all out of time cards.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the legendary collection of birds that Pokemon has released by Jazwares. The 3 are from the Articulated series set, and Lugia was by himself. I don't think he had a specific name, but I think it was just a standalone toy from Jazwares. But it's just really cool to finally have all of the birds together in one sitting. Zapdos with his giant needle nose, Articuno and his beautiful winged textures. And it's weird, Articuno's wings can kind of bend back, so I don't know why Moltres' can't, but not a big deal. Can't really give sorry, Moltres. I can't give everybody the same gimmick, I guess. But yeah, Moltres is beautiful, and I am so happy that I finally got him. With a thumb lost in the process, but that's okay. I'll heal. Things will be okay. Articuno is beautiful. Zapdos is deadly. Moltres is grand, and Lugia is a beast. A beast from the sea. Moltres kind of reminds me of Rodan, sort of. I don't know why. Zapdos is just a giant Spearow, and Articuno is like a giant Pidgeot blue. I'm rambling. Well, ladies and gentlemen, it is really cool to finally have all the birds. Ho ho. Excuse me, I'm losing my voice too. Ho ho, if you're out there too. Someday in the planning stages by Jazwares. I hope you're released someday too, because it'd be really cool to own you as well. But I can't say any more about how awesome it is to own all of the legendary birds from Jazwares. The Pokemon legendary set is complete in my eyes. I don't need any more. No less, no more. This is it. I mean, if I find any other Jazwares toys, I might bring them up, but that's going to be in the far future, because right now, like I said, I'm pretty happy with this. Moltres, Lugia, Zapdos, and Articuno. What can you say? The best legendary Pokemon by far. Fight me in the comments, like and subscribe. What is your favorite legendary bird? Is it Lugia? Is it Moltres? Is it Zapdos? Or is it Articuno? Leave a comment down below. I'm actually gonna kind of mess around just a little bit really quickly, just to kind of make up for a little lost time here because of my thumb and everything. Let's see. I'm gonna remove their stands, kind of give the Pokemon a little bit of a free standing here if I can. Just to kind of see how they look like without the stands. Articuno is more like bending forward on his femurs there. Good lord, that would hurt really, really bad. Oops, excuse me. Zapdos, I guess you can just stand him on his tail. Well, you can stand him too. He's just kind of ducking there, though. He's kind of like ducking for cover. And Lugia, let me take you off your stand. Sorry, I'm recovering from sinus infection too, so my voice is just kind of harsh. Excuse me. And there they are, the Pokemon without their stands. It's pretty cool, pretty cool. Moltres, let me put, actually, God, Lugia, why are you so huge? Let me try to get everybody in the shot without anyone blocking another. Remember, this is all the birds, so I'm just so excited to finally have them all. Really cool. There we go. That's a pretty good shot right there. Let me see if I can... No, sorry, Zapdos. I'm not going to stand you up. A little too much in the shot. I know you want attention, but... There we go. There are 4 of the legendary birds from the Pokemon 2000 movie in their glory, without their stands, and they are beautiful. The fire, the lightning, the ice, and the water. What can you say? It is a magnificent sight to see all the birds now. Ho-Ho, like I said, if he ever is released, I'll get him someday, and he'll join the ranks with these guys. But until then, I am happy to say that I have all of my favorite legendary birds from the golden era of Pokemon, when it was the talk of the town, until it kind of fizzled out in mid-2001, personally, as a fan. Kind of like when the Johto was just starting to come into its own. But ladies and gentlemen, thank you for being a part of this episode, and I apologize one more final time for my thumb. I got overexcited and I shouldn't have been using a knife. Please use scissors. Lesson learned, excitement can cloud your judgment. God, once again, just a beautiful sight. Let me see. If I had to rank them, I guess I'll do a ranking really quick. If I had to rank my favorite birds, I guess it would be Moltres first, Lugia second, even though I do hate his voice in the movie, Articuno third, and Zapdos fourth. I'm sorry, buddy, but I mean, come on, look at you. Just look at you. You're spiky, you're evil looking, Ow, you're deadly. While these guys are like, oh, so beautiful, so calm, and so who knows, but I'm goofy. And Moltres, like I said, just beautiful articulation, and I just don't know what else to say. This is just a magnificent sight. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to end this episode before I ramble on too much because I am just enjoying just looking at all of these together. So ladies and gentlemen, this has been Tylercloud and the legendary birds in all of their glory for the first time in my collection. And I'm actually going to do one final pose with these guys just to give like a proper sign off. There we go. Come on, Articuno, just get right in between there. There we go. That's a good picture right there. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for being so patient with me. This episode may have gone just a little bit too long, but I am happy with what I see. This is an amazing sight. I can't say it any more times. Cool, amazing, beautiful, legendary, iconic. This has been Tylercloud, and I will see you all next time.
If that flame really is lit from the flames of Moltres, then it's more than just a legend. Moltres has to be real. And you want to catch one? Yeah, I'll catch one and train it just like you train Charizard. Huh?